Hello, welcome to my channel, Truth Be Told. Today I'm going to talk about some things that I think happen to old people as we get older. Some people just become very cranky for no reason. You can walk in the store and you can say very nicely, "Hey, how are you doing? Hi, it's nice to see you." And they look like pit bulls that they're ready to bite your head off because they don't really care. And that's just how their life is full of misery and everything else. I learned a couple of terms when I was at the dog park that I thought was very useful. A fellow dog owner out there called another person there a term that I thought was really strange. Matter of fact, I had to go look it up because I never heard of it. And he had said that that comes from someone that is miserable, old, cranky. And you see that happen to us quite a bit, that we get old, we get cranky. A lot of times people don't realize that as older citizens, we're in pain. Muscles are aching, bones are aching, things you used to do, you can't do, places you used to go, you can't go. So as a result, I guess that's what makes us so cranky. But it's really sad because instead of them appreciating the fact that they're living, they're trying to make everybody as miserable as they are. I mean, I see some women and I walk in, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I feel like a pit bull is getting ready to attack me. A human pit bull is going to bite my ass. And it's because they're miserable. And they don't realize that once they retired, their whole lives change. You can't function, you can't move like you used to when you were in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, even 50s. There's just so many vast changes that take place that it causes us to become very evil, kind of wicked sometimes. And it's truly sad because then they're missing out on life. They're missing out on opportunities that are available to them to get to know people, to learn new things. So I decided to pull up the definitions of these terms that this gentleman had mentioned, this woman, that's what she was. And the first one is Curmudgeon. And it's Curmudgeon. And Curmudgeon is a person that is wicked, has bad manners. It's actually listed in the dictionary as well. A person that is miserable. Person that's miserable. Usually a curmudgeon is a man. Is when they refer to using that term, it's a man. They're just miserable. They're cranky, cantankerous, difficult to get along with. They have a bad temper. And what you find out is that a lot of people like this, they prefer being evil and wicked, and then they wonder why nobody's around them. And then it makes them get more angry. They hate to see you happy because, misery likes company. So they hate to see you happy and doing things and enjoying your life because they're not doing any of those things. Never realizing the happiness comes from within. It's not somebody else that makes you happy as much as you make yourself happy if you are contented with who you are as an individual. Then you make yourself happy. But a lot of people don't realize that. It ends up that the curmudgeon is a terminology for an ill-tempered, ill-mannered man. However, the terminology for a woman is Termagant. And it's Termagant. And Termagant is a word that describes women that are nagging, bad temper, don't get along with anyone, barely has any friends, not able to do anything. That is what a Termagant is. I try to strive myself of not being those things because what I realized, life is so short. So when you're miserable and you continue being miserable, it just grows and festers and festers and festers. I ended up by trying to do things that make me happy, trying to do things that I feel is going to change my life. I had to look at that. I don't want to be defined or be labeled as being that ill-tempered, scolding, nasty woman that wants everybody to be miserable. But you have a lot of senior citizens that are like that. After they spent their numerous years working for people and they're retired, then you don't have family around them, you don't have kids coming around you. Your life just takes a total turn and you need to stop. You need to stop. You find that a person that's either a curmudgeon or the Termagant, they don't try to change. They resist change. They're very stubborn. They don't want to do anything new. They're never going to step outside of a box. They try to make everyone miserable around them, and that makes them feel good. When you have a bunch of miserable people in a room together, that makes them feel good. But it's really sad that I see a lot of older women and men, and when they're out in the stores or whatever, and you say, "Good morning," good morning. I'm waiting for them to really bite me. But they really don't understand that it's not going to help them. It's not going to make their lives better. It's not going to change people wanting to be around them. Matter of fact, I would think that most people don't even want to be around you because you're a sour puss or sour head. These are irritable people that complain all the time. And as they get older, they complain more. As the pain creeps in their bodies, they complain even that much more. And it's really sad. And I had to realize that I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be known of being the old cranky bee that people didn't no longer want to be around. I like to laugh. I like to joke around. I like to dance. I like to listen to music and enjoy my life because I never know how long that life is going to last. Next second could be your last breath. So you can never take things for granted. But you don't want to be a curmudgeon and you don't want to be a Termagant because those things alone will end your life. I found that with my mother when she got up in age, and she had a bipolar split personality. But as she got up in age, I found that she complained and was nasty about any and everybody. You had something critical to say about people, and it's wrong. And if you want to enjoy your life and continue enjoying your life, then you need to let some of those things go because it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you at all. So anyway, peace out once again. I just wanted to share that some of these older people, you need to appreciate the fact that you are even breathing. You need to appreciate the fact that you are still alive. You can see the sun. You can see the sky. You can see trees. You can see people enjoying themselves. But if you stay up in a little box and you stay up into your web of whatever you're doing, you won't never get no place. You'll always be exactly that. And the sad thing about it, when you die by yourself. Nobody around. Nobody appreciated. Nobody even knew you were gone. So older people, take that into account. Don't be a curmudgeon, or don't turn around and be a Termagant. Change your life, change your attitude. Do some things that make you feel good because you don't need to have anybody help you do anything. It comes from within what you want to do for yourself. Peace out. Truth be told.